My name is Brian Pillman Jr. and you're watching Dre 41 Gaming. Now I'm a little partial to this gaming channel because 41 is my magic number. It was my number in football and it was my father's football number. So you can bet that Brian Pillman Jr. is going to be tuning in to Dre 41 Gaming only on YouTube.
Good evening, everyone. This is Dre 41 and welcome to PWR Rivals. Tonight will be a great night of professional wrestling and we have a jam-packed show for you this evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pro Wrestling Extreme Fighting Championship.
And you heard it there, the BMF Championship is on the line to start off this episode of Rivals. Jack Sanders will be going up against the Awoken Virus here. Man, this is going to be one hell of a matchup here tonight. And you got to think that Jack Sanders is coming into this one wanting revenge. And you got to think the last time they met up was in a triple threat matchup at the last pay-per-view with also the former BMF champion, Mr. Black, in there. And AV was able to walk away with the championship. But tonight, if Jack Sanders has it his way, he's walking away with the gold. And you got to think that he has a plan. He has to have a plan here tonight, going up against AV with only 2 weeks left until we reach Super Battle 86. And later on tonight, we will have a preview of Super Battle 86. Or if the rumors are correct, it's not going to be Super Battle 86. I'm not so sure. We will find out here on PWR Rivals. It is going to be a tremendous show tonight. But not to get ahead of ourselves here, Jack Sanders wants that BMF championship, that newly designed BMF championship recreated by Catchomania. Shout outs to him. And the fans are on their feet. They're ready to see this pay-per-view caliber matchup here on PWR Rivals. And later on tonight, we have some great matches for you. Great matches. And you already know what time it is. AV is going to come out with that BMF championship. This is going to be his first title defense here. And AV is no joke at all. This man is prepared to go all out. This man is prepared to beat any and everybody. And if you heard from him last week, his goal is very simple. And that is to eliminate all the contenders for the World Heavyweight Championship. But he's the BMF champion. So I don't know. But nonetheless, the owner of PWR, Gabe Williams, right behind the Awoken Virus. And if AV says it, Gabe approves it, and that's going to make it very interesting with 2 weeks left until Super Battle 86. I honestly got to get an interview with Gabe Williams to see what the hell these rumors are that it's no longer going to be Super Battle 86. I mean, rumors are rumors, but I would love to hear from the horse's mouth, no offense, and find out what this is all about. I mean, is it true? Is it not? I mean, what is the pay-per-view that's coming up in 2 weeks? What is the name if it's not going to be Super Battle 86? I mean, I don't know. We'll find out, though. The fans are on their feet. They're ready to see this opening contest take place, and that is what they're battling for, that newly designed BMF Championship. And it is about to go down here.
Introducing the challenger from Kentucky, weighing in at 231 pounds, Jack the Reaper Sanders.
And Jack Sanders ready to go here tonight. He better be on point. He better be ready.
Champion from your darkest fears, weighing in at 321 pounds, he is the Pro Wrestling Extreme Fighting Champion, AV.
And the Awoken Virus holding the BMF Championship, and it is on the line here tonight. Oh man, it's about to go down here. This is the first title defense for AV since winning this championship 2 weeks ago at Kings of Coliseum. Oh man, it's about to go down. The BMF title is on the line. Damn, that's a beautiful looking title. Shout outs to Ketchelmania again. And Jack Sanders is ready. AV is ready. And referee calls for the bell, and here we go. And look at this, Irish whip into the corner already. Jack Sanders double knees right to the back. Down goes AV. And now Jack Sanders, what is he going to do here? Looks like get kicked right in the face by AV. And now look at this, AV with the power move here, holding him up. And now dropping him across that top rope, guillotine style. And Jack Sanders definitely slow on his feet right now. And look at this big moonsault by AV and a kick right to the side of the head. And Jack is definitely feeling that. And the owner of PWR is right there. And now look at this, Rings of Saturn trying to submit Jack Sanders here so he no longer could be in this matchup. But no, Jack Sanders fighting out of that submission. And AV feeling those elbows. And I don't know if they hurt that much. I mean, he has a mask on. I think it's like maybe an armored mask. I'm not sure. Okay, headbutt not effective. Another headbutt backed him up into the ropes. And now what is Jack Sanders going to do? Oh, pulled him. Oh my goodness, his neck. And that can tear muscle. That can pull a muscle, and that can definitely slow down any man. I don't care who you think you are. And now Jack Sanders going for a pin attempt here. Referee for the count. Not even a one. Not even a one. And now AV picking him up. Power move again. Ooh, backbreaker. Ooh, backbreaker again. And now throwing Jack Sanders, and Gabe Williams loves it. He loves it. The owner of PWR making a rare appearance here on Rivals. And now that big European uppercut. Jack Sanders with the advantage here. Ooh, headbutt. And that didn't do a damn thing to AV. AV no selling that. Irish whip into the corner. Ooh, tried to go for the double knees. AV no good on that one. Big forearm shot. And now AV. Oh my God. With a snowplow. Northern Lights driver one. Oh, just a one count. Just a one count. Jack Sanders able to kick out there. Damn, he is going all out right now. Oh, kick to the gut. Look at this. Swinging neck breaker. Oh, AV might be in trouble. AV might be in trouble here. Jack Sanders might be able to be... Wow, roll through. Roll through. Referee for the count. One. Oh, just the one count. Just the one. Wow. Just the one count. And now Jack Sanders picking up AV here. Big forearm shot, dropping him down. Another forearm shot, dropping him down. Now backed him into the corner. Full head of steam. Big forearm shot. Running bulldog. And AV might be in trouble. AV just might lose the BMF championship tonight here. Oh, look at this punch right to the face here. Oh no, what's this? Oh my goodness, lights out. Oh my God, and AV might be in... Wow. And Gabe Williams. Wow, Gabe Williams distracting him. Picks him up and drops him down with that back suplex. And now AV no-sold it too. I mean, he got right back up. Punch right to the face. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Dumps him down. Oh my goodness, Jack Sanders might be in some trouble here. And AV not even going for the pin. Picking him right back up. Oh, wait a minute. Dodged him there. Side control. And those hammer fists. And wow, Jack Sanders very smart. Very smart, able to move out the way. And now what does he plan on doing here? Drilling AV face first into the mat. Now going for the pin. Referee getting in a position for the count. Oh wow, just a 1 count. Just a 1 count. AV able to kick out. And now what is Jack Sanders going to do here? Trying to put the boots to AV, the Awoken Virus. And stomping him now. And Gabe Williams not looking like he appreciates what he's seeing right now. And now what's this? Looks like he's going to pick him up and dump him down. And Gabe Williams does not like that at all. Referee for the count. Wow, and Gabe Williams. Gabe Williams once again getting on the apron. And now look at this. Look at this, already taunting. He better stay on point. He got to stay on point here. Oh no, look at this back body drop by AV. And Jack Sanders trying to get to his feet here. He's a little dazed and confused. Trying to get back to his feet. AV standing like a shark that smells blood. Big clothesline outside the ring. And now what's going to happen here? Referee going to start the count. Gabe Williams moving out the way. AV picking up Jack Sanders here. And this is one hell of a way to start PWR Rivals here tonight. What a tremendous matchup here. Oh, tried to go for a swing and a miss. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this roll through. Okay. They're outside the ring. Can't really go for a pin here. And a left hand. And now look at this. Hard Irish whip back into the ring. Gabe Williams. What's going to happen here? Already at the count of 6. And Gabe Williams very, very close. Big knee. Already at the count of 7 here. And that already at the count of 8. Slides back into the ring here. And now what does Jack Sanders have in mind here? Better stay on point. Definitely better stay on point here. AV is looking a little bit messed up here. We don't really see him like this. Oh, and another knee. And now what's going to happen here? Jack Sanders picking him up. He should have went for the pin there, to be honest. And now look at this. Oh, big knee. Oh, my God. Big knee right to the face of AV. And now what is Jack Sanders going to do? He's just, okay, now going for a pin attempt here. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Ooh, almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count. And Jack Sanders is this close. He is this close to being champion. I wish you could see my hands right now. Oh, Beal throw by AV. Just threw him. And AV might be pissed off here, picking up Jack Sanders. Oh man, what is he gonna do here? Punch right to the face. Oh no, picks him up. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that spin out back suplex, and he is in trouble. Going for the pin attempt here. Referee for the count. 1, 2, 3. AV walks away, defending the BMF championship here tonight on PWR Rivals. I cannot believe it. This was one hell of a match to start Rivals. Jack Sanders definitely stepped it up here tonight, going up against AV, but Gabe Williams was that it factor here tonight, making sure that AV did not lose the championship here tonight. Jack Sanders definitely, in my mind, he earned another title match. He definitely earned another title match here without Gabe Williams. I mean, come on now. And look at him, just a little bit frustrated, understanding what's going on here tonight. And it was going to take everything he had to beat AV, but he was not able to make it happen just yet. And man, deserves a rematch. He definitely deserves a rematch. That was one hell of a contest here.
Here is your winner, and still Pro Wrestling Extreme Fighting Champion, AV.
And AV with the victory here tonight, with the assist going to the owner of PWR, Gabe Williams. But nonetheless, AV still the PWR BMF champion. Man.
You know, I couldn't help but notice that a certain superior champion has been going around calling himself the king of PWR. You see, Spike seems to think that just because he's the champion, that makes him the top guy around here. Well, you should already know. It's not the title that makes the man, it's the man that makes the title. You see, you seem to think it was you that brought PWR to where it is today, when in fact, it was guys like Showtime, myself, Ken Washington, shout out to be continued, Khalik, Patrick Rage, the British Lanterns. But you're not in that category, are you? Because you were the guy that would come out here and complain and whine about how you weren't getting booked or how you weren't getting microphone time. You see, that's what you're known for. I even remember back in the other company when you and Durag Jones were going for the tag team titles and you threatened to quit if you didn't win. You see, that doesn't sound like someone who's the face of a company. That sounds like the face of a quitter. See, that's your legacy. Spike the Superior Quitter. Now, I know you're probably going to try to respond to all of this. You'll probably dig up some screenshots or Photoshop my handsome face on some meme. Or maybe you'll just throw in some profanity in there to make yourself sound a little more edgy. Just know, sooner or later, it's going to be me and you. And I'm going to whoop your ass. Hey, look at that. I said a cuss word. That's one of your lines.
Man, what a crazy night we are having here in PWR. But up next, a matchup that we haven't seen, well, technically haven't seen in PWR if you're thinking about who is in this matchup. I mean, last week. Let's just run with last week, right? Outcast disrespecting Legendary, calling him Legacy, and that definitely pissed off the Legend.
From New Jersey, weighing in at 241 pounds, the man of 1,000 holds, the innovator, Mr. Amazing, the Outlaw.
And the Outcast coming back to PWR to reclaim the television championship, and man, he attacked Bobby Boss after defending that championship at Kings of Coliseum. I mean, now you got to think that, well, I mean, you don't got to think. Bobby Boss already stated that he is not the one to mess with and that he wants to face the Outcast at Super Battle 86 for the television championship. But tonight, the Outcast is going up against a man who I guess is, who has brainwashed Bobby Boss, and I mean this is odd. This is very odd. Bobby Boss now, I guess, a follower of Legendary, which is completely beyond me. I would have never ever thought that this would happen, but look what we have here. And he's not even coming out with the television championship. He's not.
Accompanied by the prodigy, Bobby Boss. And from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 233 pounds, the Legend.
And Legendary, I mean, the last time Legendary was in action, he took Bobby Boss to different dimensions here. So I don't know what's going to go on here tonight. This is going to be a bit different. This is going to take it to a whole nother level here. I guarantee it. And Bobby Boss, the last time we seen him, he looked a lot different. I mean, he had face paint on, very, very different. And tonight it looks like he's normal per se, I guess. But man, right here you see Legendary making his return to in-ring action here in PWR, stating that the television champion and the title is his. So I mean, I guess he picks and chooses when Bobby Boss brings out the championship, when he defends the championship. I'm not sure. This is crazy. I mean, I never would have thought we would seen this, but it's about to go down here right now. Referee calls for the bell. Outcast and Legendary, and if this match is anything like the last match we just seen on Rivals, man, tonight is going to be a great night of pro wrestling. And right now, already, Legendary has Outcast right where he wants him, working on the arm of the Outcast here. And you got to think that Bobby Boss appreciates whatever Legendary does here to damage his opponent for Super Battle 86. And now look what he's doing here, just dragging the challenger, and I'm guessing the #1 contender for the television championship around here. Oh, big boot right to the face. And now still working on the former multiple time champion, triple crown champion here in PWR. And Legendary is not one to not to hold championships. He's held championships. Legendary technically held championships and management position here in PWR as he does that sit-out gut-wrench powerbomb. And Outcast is definitely in some trouble right now. And now look at this, Legendary going for the pin attempt here. Just barely a 1 count. Outcast able to kick out. Legendary has to stay on point here. He gotta stay on point. And now picking up the Outcast, double legs by the challenger. And that has to be the game plan going into this. Legendary has to say to Bobby Boss, listen, you're going to stay champion. I'm going out here. I'm going to soften him up. I'm going to beat him up. And I mean, think about it. If Legendary injures Outcast, I mean, who is he going to defend his championship against? I mean, Bobby Boss made it very clear last week on Rivals that he wants to face Outcast for the PWR Television Championship. And now picking up his opponent here. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Picks him up. Uranagi out of nowhere. Legendary just drilling him right into the mat. And Outcast may have a little bit of ring rust here. He's been out on injury, but look at that judo throw. Good move there by the Outcast. Oh, and a kick right to the back here. And Legendary is feeling it. He might be in some trouble here. And now look at this. Just using that knuckle sandwich to squeeze the temples of Legendary now. Oh, slamming the face right into the mat. And now slamming the back of his head. Damn. Outcast is not playing around. He wants to win here tonight. Problem is, only one man's going to be able to do that. And now picking up Legendary here. Punch right to the face. Drops him down to one knee. And then throwing another right. And now what is he going to do here? Has him goozled. Single arm DDT. Divorce court, whatever you like to call it. And now slamming his head back into the mat again. Outcast is not playing around with Legendary. He wants to take him out. Big boot right to the face, and that helped him win multiple championships here in PWR. Is it going to help him win tonight? 2, and just a 2 count. Legendary able to kick out. Outcast cannot believe it. He cannot believe it. And now taking his time, slowing down the pace of this matchup, wanting to keep Legendary right where he wants him. And unfortunately, we got some notifications, unfortunately. And now calling for him to get to his feet here, and a cutter. Oh my goodness, it might be over. It might be over, going for the pin attempt here. And look at this, Bobby Boss interfering in this matchup, distracting the referee. And the Outcast is pandering to the crowd here. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Outcast just wants that championship. And if he got to keep putting hands on Legendary to do so, then I guess that's the case. And Legendary with the reversal here. Outcast in a little bit of trouble here. Picks him up, drops him down with that scoop slam off the ropes. Elbow drop right across the chest. And now Legendary going back to work on the Outcast. Those stomps to the kidneys. And now working, taking his time on the Outcast. Outcast is feeling it right now. He knows that he is in trouble. He got to stay on point. Double knees right to the back. Damn, this is not looking good for the Outcast here. And Legendary calling for him to get to his feet. Oh no, it is about to go down. Legendary European uppercuts. And you already know what that means. He is putting the beat down on the Outcast. And the Irish whip, European uppercut. And now off that turnbuckle into the other one. Ooh, another European uppercut. Off the ropes, big drop kick taking down the former PWR Television, former PWR World Heavyweight Champion. And now kick to the gut here. What's this? Got him hooked. Oh my God, Fisherman Buster is done. It's done. It's done. Referee for the count. Where is he? Okay. For the count. 1, 2. Oh, Outcast able to kick out. And Legendary cannot believe it, and neither can I. But Legendary has another one in the chamber. And look at this. Oh no, he's going to drop him down. Oh my goodness, pin combination. No. But Bobby Boss approves of it. And now Legendary going for the pin. Referee for the count. 1, 2, 3. Legendary with the victory here tonight, taking out the Outcast. And you gotta think that Bobby Boss appreciates this. Man, just beat the hell out of him here tonight. And it was a disadvantage for the Outcast, point blank. And wait a minute, come on now. No. Come on. And now stomping on the Outcast, and this is what Bobby Boss wanted to happen here. This is exactly what he wanted.
Well, assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. As I sit here and reflect on what's been going on in PWR for the past months, nursing this torn ACL, Black Excellence winning a lot of matches, but losing the ones that count. And that shit is getting to me. It's eating at my soul that my group, our group, is being ran by somebody that don't give a damn about nobody but itself. The Don. Well, check this out. The Don, the bow tie beast from East Atlanta, is back. Black Excellence is in better hands. And your time in this company is coming to an end. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Wa alaikum assalam.
And up next, these two women have big issues with each other. And Marissa Payne, I'm a bit confused about why she attacked Casey last week on Rivals.
Making her way to the ring from Houston, Texas, Marissa Payne.
And Marissa Payne, member of Black Excellence, definitely want to make Black Excellence proud here. And right before this matchup, the leader of Black Excellence has excommunicated the Don, Alexander Vachon. And you gotta think now that the Don wants to put hands on Bishop. You gotta think that that is the case here. And we'll see how that develops. But it looks like Black Excellence has moved around some members. So yeah, this is going to be very intriguing to see what happens with this faction and the former member Don Alexander Vachon. And Casey can care less about all that. Because last week Marissa cost Casey a match against the current PWR Women's Champion Sonya Gray. So right now revenge is on the mind of this woman here, and she wants to take out Marissa Payne and I'm pretty sure get another shot at Sonya Gray, and not just a regular match, I mean for the PWR Women's Championship. But fans are on their feet, man. We have been seeing some great matches here tonight on Rivals, and these two women will not disappoint as well. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. Kick to the gut already. Oh, look at those kicks. Kicks right to the ribs. And a Beal throw, just throwing Marissa Payne, and you know Casey is pissed the hell off. She wants to destroy this woman here for what she did last week. Oh, look, kick to the ribs. And now look at this forearm shot right to the side of the head. And down goes Marissa Payne. And now look at those stomps by Casey. Casey coming back here to PWR, actually returning at PWR Kings of Coliseum. She had an opportunity to win the PWR Women's Championship, but was not able to get the job done that night. But she still has an opportunity with Super Battle 86 right around the corner, 2 weeks away. And now look at this Texas Cloverleaf. Will Marissa Payne tap out here? Will we see her tap out? Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, pushing her off. And now Marissa Payne back to her feet here. But Casey on top of her game. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that right hand just taking down Marissa Payne. Now going for a pin attempt here. Referee for the count, just a 1 count. Marissa Payne able to kick out. And Casey has to stay on point right now if she wants to walk away with the victory. Now slowing down the pace of this matchup here. Very smart. But look at this, Marissa Payne getting back to her feet, throwing an elbow right to the face of the former women's champion. Damn, and a clothesline taking her down. No sold by Casey. And now look at this. Going for another submission hold. Casey knows exactly what she's doing in that squared circle. She can wear down an opponent in many different ways. And now Casey going for a pin attempt here. Referee for the count. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Casey not able to put Marissa Payne away just yet. Still got to stay at it here. And now trying to keep the pace of the match where she wants it. Trying to slow it down, but Marissa Payne able to use her technical prowess to get out of those holds. And now look at this Hurricanrana by Marissa Payne, trying to take down Casey, and now calling for her to get back to her feet. You know she wants to finish this matchup here. And wow, just taunting her opponent. And now look at this Irish whip into the corner. And what's this here? What is she about to do here? Look at this springboard. Ooh, into an axe handle. Not a double axe handle, but drop kick right to the face. And now look at this, off the ropes here. Double foot stomp, drilling the sternum of, wait a minute. Oh man. Oh man, the women's champion is making her, is she making her way to the ring here? Or is she, yup, right behind Marissa Payne in that face cutter, taking her out. And now look at what we have here. Look at what we have here. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Oh, Marissa Payne able to kick out. Oh, I did not expect that. Wow. And now, oh, good Irish whip. Reversal into the corner. And now what is Marissa Payne going to do here? Might be a high-risk maneuver here. Very dangerous. And it looks like it's going to be a vertical suplex. Yes, vertical suplex. Superplex. And now Payne has the advantage here. What is she going to do? Oh, kick to the gut. Double underhooks are in. DDT. Damn. Going for the pin. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Casey able to kick out. Marissa Payne cannot believe it. She got to stay on point, though. She got to stay on point, though. Casey still in some trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Collar and elbow. Oh, pushes her off. Okay. Casey still in this one. Oh, kick to the gut. Oh, no. We haven't seen this in months here in PWR, but we are about to see some vertebreaker. Oh, it's over. It is definitely over. Referee for the count. 1, 2, 3. Casey with the victory here tonight in one hell of a matchup between these two women. Even though the women's champion did interfere, but nonetheless, wow, what did we just see here? Another great matchup here in PWR. And look at that cutter by the champion, trying to take out Marissa Payne, probably for interfering in her match last week. I'm almost sure that's the case. I'm not 100% sure, but probably like 80% sure. And look at Casey trying to go for the pin there. Wasn't able to make it happen. And look at this double underhook DDT. And you thought it was over there. She went straight for the pin combination, but that was a no-go. Casey too strong. And then that collar and elbow tie-up, pushing her off there. Not trying to hear none of that. And Casey able to walk away with the victory here with the assist. Going to the women's champion, possibly? I don't know. We're going to see where this develops between these three women here. And yeah, congratulations to Casey for the victory. And up next, the return of the British Lanterns. You didn't think you would see it here in PWR, but it has happened. These two men back together, maybe just for tonight, possibly?
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 410 pounds, Ben E. Bates and Byron the Legend X.
And these two men here are a legendary tag team here in PWR. They have been here since the beginning, since the inception of PWR. They have evolved just like the company has, and here they are, the British Lanterns, here to team together, maybe just for tonight. Or Benny Banks, I mean, he's always right around the corner for his brother Byron X12. Man, these men have been partners, they have been enemies, but they will always have each other's back. And tonight they are going to be in a tag team contest.
First, from another time, weighing in at 185 pounds, Tenacious D.
And the Tenacious One is back on Rivals. Last week, him and now we know who this mystery man is, Jaden Shadow, are, I guess, in cahoots with one another. And Jaden Shadow wants to take that junior heavyweight championship away from Byron X12. And it looks like a Tenacious D wants to help him with that conquest. And tonight is going to be the starting point, possibly? I'm not sure. I mean, Jaden Shadow has not tag teamed with Tenacious D at all. I know they've been, talking for the past week. I know they've been, going over strategies of what they're going to do to go up against the British Lanterns. But now we're about to see the in-ring debut of Jaden Shadow here tonight on PWR Rivals. This man wants to take the junior heavyweight championship away from Byron X12. I don't know what to say about it, to be completely honest. A lot of men have stepped up, but not many have been able to make it happen, to be completely honest here. And look at this man, Jaden Shadow. Man, he definitely knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he? This man here has done a lot in the world of wrestling, and stated last week since 2018 he's been wanting to enter PWR, and now he has his chance. This is his opportunity.
From Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205
And Jaden Shadow, man, he has a lot of upside. Definitely has a lot of upside, and boy, does he enjoy the trash talk. He definitely enjoys trash talking, but tonight he is going to have to back it up. He cannot sit there and think that trash talking is going to win him matches, especially when he's in a match with someone he never teamed up with before, going up against a team he never faced before. So odds are really stacked for Jaden here tonight, and also Tenacious D. So we're going to see where this goes. This is going to be very, very interesting. We have had tremendous tag team and singles matches here in PWR tonight. Man, tonight we have seen some great matches here. Boy, have we seen some great matches here. And we still have the main event later on tonight. And I'm telling you, but right now, this matchup here, oh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down, and Benny Banks is going to be starting this one off against Tenacious D. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. Oh, forearm shot. Benny felt that one. We'll try to go for a kick. Ooh, look at that. Good move there by Benny Banks. Okay. Benny on point here right now. Oh, tried to go for a drop kick. No go on that one. Huge clothesline. Going for the pin attempt here. Referee for the count. Just a one count there. And now what's going to happen here? Trying to throw those elbows right to the top of the head of Banks, and Banks feeling that one. And now Tenacious D, he's going to have to stay on point here. He's definitely going to have to stay on point. And look at this. Hard Irish whip into the corner. And you think, wow, I thought it was going to be a tag team maneuver there. But I guess that's not going to be the case. Ooh, Irish whip with the reversal back into the corner. And yep, it's going to happen. And now look at this. Irish whip off the ropes, drop toe hold. Elbow right to the small of the back. And look at this. Benny Banks able to get the tag. And here comes X12. Huge clothesline taking down Jaden. Sweep the leg. Man, just look at the speed of X12, man, like no other here. That's why he self-proclaims himself the Cruiser Great, and he's showing why right now. X12, man, has evolved so much since the beginnings of PWR. His first match in this company is against the man he is teaming with tonight, Benny Banks, and then they got together, formed the British Lanterns, and won tag team championships in every company they have been in. And look at this, Jaden Shadow with a sidewalk slam, taking down X12, picking him back up, not wasting no time. And now Irish whip back into the corner. Is he going to go for a tag here? Yes, that seems to be the case. And now simplified tag team maneuvers here. Oh, big knee. Oh, big knee again, and down goes X12. Sheesh. And now look at this. Picks him up here. What is he going to do? Wow. Airplane spin by Tenacious D. Who would have thought? This kid here is something else. He is truly something else. And now clockwise with the airplane spin. And that's going to daze and confuse him as well. Oh, and drops him down. And this kid is a little bit dizzy here, but going for the pin nonetheless. Referee for the count 2, and just a 2 count. X12 able to kick out. And now what is this kid going to do? Tenacious. Looking like he wants to take out the champion here. And is that going to be the case? Big knee. Oh no, picks him up here. And into a TKO. Going for the pin attempt here. Referee for the count 1. Oh, just a 1 count. Benny Banks able to break it up. Jaden going after Benny. Oh, damn. And the kid tried to go for a drop kick and didn't get that one off. But look, I thought he was going after him there for a second. And now look at this, working on the arms of the junior heavyweight champion. Oh, and a stomp right to the arm here. And now what is Tenacious, this Tenacious kid gonna do? Oh, kick right to the ribs. X12 felt that one. And you got to think Tenacious D feels like he was at the top of his game, man, getting win after win here on Rivals, but then traded on X12 and tried to take the championship away from him. It definitely did not work in his favor. He definitely went all out, though. Definitely gave X12 one of the hardest matches of his career here in PWR, but wasn't able to take the championship away from him. Will Jaden Shadow be able to? That's the big question. A combination moves by the junior heavyweight champion, taking down Tenacious D. Forearm shot right to the small of the back, spin kick. And now X12 is teeing off against this kid right now, and reverse STO on the outside of the ring. X12 is showing him who's the man right now. And now, oh, throws him right into the ring post. Damn, hard Irish whip. And now, what is X12 going to do here? Just standing, waiting for Tenacious D to get to his feet. Oh, stomp right to the leg. And now, wait a minute, Jaden, oh, kick right to the head. Dazed him. Oh no, picks him up and throws him. Jaden Shadow giving the assist to Tenacious D here. Oh, and a standing shooting star. Oh no, they got to watch out. The referee might just count these men out here. They got to stay on point. And now look at this Tenacious D getting back into the ring, but X12 is dazed and confused on his feet. He can get back in no problem. And back into the ring he goes. And now go behind German suplex for the pin. Referee for the count, and no, Benny Banks breaking that one up. Oh no, look at this Jaden Shadow trying to go for a maneuver there. Benny not trying to hear none of that. Ooh, damn drop kick, taking out Tenacious D. And now Jaden Shadow trying to go for something there. Benny Banks not trying to hear none of that. European uppercut. And now look at this. Wait a minute. Who's the legal man? Jaden's not the legal man, I don't think, right? Picks him up. Oh, and now that rear naked choke. He did his finisher to the illegal man. Why would he even waste his time doing that? I don't know. Benny Banks tagged into this matchup here. And now, ooh, knife edge chop by this youngster. Irish whip with the reversal into the corner. And now what is Benny Banks going to do here? Irish whip, opposite end, brings him back in. Neck breaker, beautiful move there by Benny Banks. And now going for the pin attempt here. Referee for the count 2, just a 2 count. And this upstart here in PWR able to kick out. And now trying to go for a drop kick. Missed on that one. Both men neutral. Oh, tried to go for a kick and caught a German instead. And man, Tenacious D is showing what he is all about here. And now what's this? Has him hooked into an alley-oop reverse slam. And he got to go for the pin. He got to go for the pin. But X12 is ready to get into the ring. He is ready to get into the ring. And now look at this. Shoots the half. Hooks the leg. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. And the referee just got taken out. Jaden now picking up. X12 flips him inside out. And now Tenacious D feels like this match is in his hands. And what is he going to do here? Big forearm shot taking down Benny. Another forearm shot. Benny goes down. Tries to go for a clothesline. Picks him up. Spine buster. And now Tenacious D is in the driver's seat. Benny Banks definitely in some trouble here. And now look at this alley-oop. Power bomb. No pin combination there. But going for the pin attempt off of that one. Referee for the count. 2, 3. Tenacious D and Jaden Shadow with the victory here tonight on Rivals. This was one hell of a tag team matchup here. Both of these teams went all out here. And even more impressive, Jaden Shadow and Tenacious D able to get a victory here, working together. And look at that TKO. Man, and that rear naked choke there. I don't know if that was a good idea, trying to take him out with a finisher, but nonetheless, he did what he felt like he needed to do. Good net breaker there by Benny Banks, trying to get a victory here on Tenacious D. Wasn't able to make it happen, but Tenacious D knew what time it was. He was smart enough to realize his best advantage was to make sure X12 was not anywhere near, so he can get the victory here. And that's what they were able to do. Look at that breakup there. Good move there.
Here are your winners, Tenacious D and Jaden.
Man, Jaden Shadow and Tenacious D working together to take that championship from X12. Well, they were able to get the victory here tonight, but we're still going to see if him and X12 and Jaden will face off with each other. I don't know what's going to happen just yet. Earlier tonight, Hill definitely made it very, very apparent that he was not playing around. He made it very apparent that he wants to face Spike for the PWR World Heavyweight Championship. And I don't know, it might just happen. Might just happen. And Stephen Hill is his plans here tonight is to win, but he's going to be going up against a man who did his damn thing last week. He eliminated every single competitor in the Battle Royale last week. And PWR management said, Hill, if you can beat this man who eliminated 5 people last week, whoever wins this matchup will be the #1 contender for the PWR World Heavyweight Championship. Now, a lot of skeptics have said that Hill just cannot make it happen. A lot of skeptics were saying that he was the second place guy in ego powers, but right now And the main event, who do you see? Hill. He's going to have to back it up here tonight. And man, what a person he's going to have to back up his words on. This man here is on a roll. This man here is not here for the play at all. He has shown that he can be the most dangerous man in PWR. He eliminated every single competitor from last week's Battle Royal. Every single former world champions. What this man did was no joke at all. It was no joke. He beat
His opponent from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 205 pounds, Roy Pierce.
He beat men that have main evented pay-per-views. Listen, I can't believe it. I truly cannot believe it. This man did amazing things last week. And tonight he could solidify his spot. Tonight he can make it happen. He can show that he is the man to beat here in PWR. This is going to be one hell of a match. And both these men are ready to go. And the referee calls for the bell, and they are about to get it cooking here in the arm drag by Hill out the gate here. Ooh, big uppercut, damn. And now a shoulder block got him stuck in the corner. Ooh, big boot right to the face. And backed up Hill there. And a famouser, great famouser there. And man, they are going to battle it out here. This is just a night of main event styled matches here on Rivals, man. This has been a tremendous show. A tremendous show here tonight. I mean, from the beginning all the way till now, just great matches. And look at these elbow drops right to the sternum of Hill. And Roy Pierce is not playing around here. He is on a roll in an elbow drop right to the chest. And wait a minute. Wow. Ken Washington made it very clear he wants to take out Roy Pierce. And that just might be the case here tonight. Oh no. And a spear out of nowhere just chopped him in half. Oh my goodness. And now Hill might be able to steal this one away. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. Oh my goodness. Hill almost stole this matchup. Oh, now with a kick right to the back. And now Pierce getting back to his feet. But Hill has the speed advantage. Oh, tried to go for that spinning splash. That was a no-go. And caught a knee right to the ribs. Oh, and a kick right to the chest there. And now taunting his opponent. Better stay on point now. Hill is a Triple Crown champion, world champion, tag team champion, and television champion. This man knows gold. So, Roy Pierce better stay on point. But Pierce, former junior heavyweight champion, former tag team champion as well. And first and only ever PWR Rumble winner. Oh no, look at this. DDT. Oh no, it might be over. It might be over here. And now, why did he not go for the pin? What is he doing? He could have went for the pin right there and it would have been over. And now Hill able to work his way out of that submission hold. And now things are neutral. Oh, and a code breaker. It's done. It's done. That's it. That's it. He's going for the pin. That's it. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Ooh, almost a 3 count. And Pierce cannot believe it. Pierce cannot believe it. He thought it was over there. And now slowing down the pace of this matchup here. Going for that key lock. And now, ooh, Hill working his way out of that one. Punch right to the ribs there. Ooh, kick right to the gut. And look at this pump handle. What is this? Ooh, into a gut buster. Damn. And now taunting his opponent here. Roy Pierce is in definite trouble here. Oh no, big clothesline taking him down. Another clothesline taking him down. Tries to go for his own. Brings him back in into a power slam. And now Hill picking him right back up, not wasting no time. And look at this, T-bone slam. Trying to take this man out. And now dragging him away from the ropes. Is that it? Can he beat him with that? Is that it? Referee for the count. 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hill is going to the main event of PWR Super Battle 86. Oh my goodness. Hill just stole the match that Pierce came back to PWR for. Oh my goodness. And Ken Washington is the reason it happened. And he caught him with that DDT. He could have pinned him right there. That would have been the smart move. Then he caught him with the code breaker. Could have pinned him there. That would have been a smart move. And he did. He did it. But that did not put him away. Hill was able to squeak by. And then that T-bone slam. Able to take him down. I cannot believe what we just seen here tonight. Hill, the new #1 contender for the PWR World Heavyweight Championship. And Hill, the #1 contender, and will be facing Spike at Super Battle 86. Wow.